Off with the front of the engine, or excuse me, front of the truck underneath the engine bay. Okay, so we're going to start off with our lenses. First line item on here. Our lenses, properly mounted and secured, not cracked, bent, or broken. They're clean and clear. Our reflector is amber in color. I will check my passenger side the same way. After that, we're going to go underneath the hood. To our engine area, or engine bay, excuse me. Fluid levels. There are 3 fluid levels that we need to talk about. First one is coolant reservoir, properly mounted and secured, not cracked, bent, or broken. It is filled to the proper level, no leaks. I got my 2 caps. Underneath there are rubber seals, no abrasions, bulges, or cuts, no leaks. Coolant hoses, properly mounted, secured, no abrasions, bulges, or cuts, no leaks. Oil dipstick, properly mounted, secured, not cracked, bent, or broken, no leaks. The way I would check it, I would pull it out, clean it, put it back in, pull it out, and it should be between add and full. Okay? You don't have to physically do it, just tell them how you would check it. If I need to add oil, there's my oil fill cap. All you need to do is point it out. Power steering reservoir, properly mounted, secured, not cracked, bent, or broken. It is filled to the proper level, okay, or manufacturer specification, no leaks. I have my 2 caps. Underneath there are rubber seals, no abrasions, bulges, or cuts, no leaks. Power steering hoses, properly mounted, secured, no abrasions, bulges, or cuts, no leaks. Okay, that's all of our fluid levels. You can check that off. Fluid and air leaks. So we did the fluid because of my reservoirs and my hoses. I hear no audible leaks. Okay, so we are good there. We could check that off. Fluid and air leaks. Steering systems. Steering column, properly mounted, secured, not cracked, bent, or broken. When I rotate it, shouldn't rotate more than 10 degrees. That leads to our what? Gearbox, properly mounted, secured, not cracked, bent, or broken. No leaks. There is fluid in there. 3-piece steering linkage. Group them together. Got my pitman arm, my drag link, and my tie rod. All 3 are properly mounted, secured, not cracked, bent, or broken. All 3 are held together with castle nuts and cotter pins, or cotter keys. Okay, as Philip would like to say. Same thing. Okay, so that will complete the top portion. Lenses, fluid levels, fluid and air leaks, steering systems. Okay, that is the top portion. Moving on to the steering axle. Okay, we're going to go a little bit out of order, but we will cover all the line items. Okay, start off on the inside with our suspension. Got our front leaf spring mount and our rear leaf spring mount back here. Both of them are properly mounted, secured, not cracked, bent, or broken. In between the 2, you have your leaf springs. Okay, properly mounted, secured, not cracked, bent, or broken. They are not scissored or shifted. Okay. Shock absorber, properly mounted, secured, not cracked, bent, or broken. No leaks. Okay. So that completes this line item. Springs / mounts. We don't have airbags, but we do have shocks. Okay. Coming out to the brakes, we need to talk about our airline. Properly mounted, secured, no abrasions, bulges, or cuts, no leaks. Okay. Brake contaminants. We are talking about our brake lining, which rides on our brake drum. So brake lining, properly mounted, secured, not cracked, bent, or broken. Okay. And it is free from debris or free from oil and grease. Same thing. Okay. That will complete this line item right here. Brake lines or hoses and leaks, and then brake contaminants. Now coming out to the tires. Tires, properly mounted, secured, no abrasions, bulges, or cuts, no leaks. Okay. My face, the 3 details you have to tell me about. The face, no uneven wear, okay, or it's evenly worn. Tread depth, 430 seconds. We will measure it with a tread depth gauge or a filler gauge. Okay? And this tire cannot be recapped. Okay? Rim or wheel, properly mounted, secured, not cracked, bent, or broken. No legal welds. Lug nuts, properly mounted, secured, not cracked, bent, or broken. They are all present, free from rust or shiny spots. okay? And then my studs, make sure they're not elongated, meaning that they are stretched, not stretched, okay? All right, so steering axle, we covered the tires, the rims, the lug nuts, springs, mounts, and the shocks. We don't have airbags, brake lines or hoses and leaks, brake contaminants, okay? Always refer the checklist, okay? Coming to the side of the vehicle. Lenses, properly mounted, secured, not cracked, bent, or broken, clean and clear, amber in color. Traffic monitoring devices, we're talking about the mirror mount now. Properly mounted, secured, not cracked, bent, or broken, okay? Coming down, we have our battery box. Our batteries, properly mounted, secured, not cracked, bent, or broken. There are no loose hanging wires and there are no exposed wires, okay? Or no bare wires, same thing. Def tank, properly mounted, secured, not cracked, bent, or broken, okay? No leaks. The cap is blue in color. It is held to the tank with a chain, and underneath the cap there is a rubber seal. No abrasions, bulges, or cuts, no leaks as well. Fuel tank, properly mounted, secured, not cracked, bent, or broken, no leaks. Once again, the cap is held to the tank with a chain. Underneath the cap there is a rubber seal, no abrasions, bulges, or cuts, no leaks. Okay. Final thing for the side of the vehicle. Your frame, properly mounted, secured, not cracked, bent, or broken, no illegal welds. Okay. Coming back to our list here, we talked about our lenses and reflectors, traffic monitoring devices, that's the mirror mount, battery, fuel tank, def tank, and the frame. Okay. Now coming on to combination, coupling. Our airlines and electrical. All three are properly mounted, secured, no abrasions, bulges, or cuts, okay? My electrical line has no bare wires or exposed wires, and my airlines have no leaks. Connectors from the back of the cab, properly mounted, secured, not cracked, bent, or broken, no leaks. Glad hands, this is the other side of the connector. Properly mounted, secured, not cracked, bent, or broken, no leaks as well. There are rubber seals here in between, no abrasions, bulges, or cuts, no leaks as well. Really big on the no leaks, okay? Now our trailer, okay? Still talking about coupling here. Our apron, the steel plate underneath here. Properly mounted, secured, not cracked, bent, or broken. Now this apron sits on our skid plate right here. Properly mounted, secured, not cracked, bent, or broken. It is fully lubricated or fully greased. In between the apron and the skid plate, there should be no gap. Okay? Locking and safety devices. Release arm. Properly mounted, secured, not cracked, bent, or broken. Okay? When it's underneath the trailer, it's in and in the locked position. Locking jaws in here. That's why I picked this truck, so you can see the components clearly. Locking jaws in here. Properly mounted, secured, not cracked, bent, or broken. When this is coupled up, it is locked around the shank of the kingpin. Okay. The kingpin itself, properly mounted, secured, not cracked, bent, or broken. Okay. And that would do it for coupling. No. Coupling, air and electrical lines and connectors, fifth wheel skid plate. We don't have a pintle hook or tow hitch. Kingpin, apron, and gap. We don't have a drawbar ring, tongue, or coupler and tongue. Locking and safety devices. Trailer. So first of all, we'll talk about the clearance here. The clearance, what they want to know is this distance right here from the landing gear to the rear of the tractor. The rear of the tractor. Okay, we got to make sure there's enough clearance between the landing gear and the rear of the tractor so we are able to clear turns. Okay. Reflective tape, properly mounted and secured. Make sure it's clean and clear, and it covers at least 50% of the entire trailer. Our landing gear, properly mounted, secured, not cracked, bent, or broken. Our feet are fully raised. Our crank handle is stowed away in the lock position or in the cradle. Three things meaning the same thing, okay? And then we'll come to the rear of the trailer. So we got our lights and reflectors back here, okay? Only item on the back of the trailer. Properly mounted, secured, not cracked, bent, or broken, clean and clear, red in color. For our checklist once again, down here on the trailer, we did our landing gear, we did our clearance, our reflective tape, and then on the rear, we did our lenses and reflectors. That will conclude our pre-trip.
The fire hydrant in the trunk.
That's part of the in-cab.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it's up here.
All right. So that's done?
Yes, sir.